Hey, I need your guys' help with some of these merch ideas. You know, me and Monique got the sublimation press, and we can make our own logos and t-shirts, which we've already done. At first, I just made two main logos with Packy Visions TV, but then I had someone recently, female from out of state, asked to make one with my mugshot and my logo, which was really cool. Shout out to her. I'm gonna put everyone mentioned in this video tagged in the caption. It made me feel really good to know somebody would want to buy a t-shirt with my face on it. You know, I'm gonna continue trying to grow and elevate my content as far as I can. Also, shout out to the third show that I got to go on and the first two. But I say that because this is one of the shirts that I made. Get a Grip podcast. I did this for myself, but I made Sean, Lewis, and Bruno their own t-shirt for being the hosts of the show, and I took them to them that day. All right, I already trashed this shirt. Not only did I mess up over here where you can see that, I got stuff on it and I wore it to work. You could visualize the stuff being anywhere you want, like pick it. But this was how the girl asked. Check out the way I did the back. I honestly don't like the other way. I put my thing through an AI filter where it's clearly still me, but it put the lines like how when you're standing on like a lineup, you know, at a police station, and it put this where I put my information in, inmate number, all that, when I got arrested, which I accidentally blocked out. This one has the blood going over the forehead, which I actually like this shirt a lot more. And then that's the back. Also, scratch that bottom part. Me, myself, I don't think it looks right, and it kind of makes it look crooked. These were all mess up t-shirts that I made just, you know, tinkering with this. Here's my other logo. So pretty much you could just visualize this with this as the t-shirt minus the bottom. Also, they could be different sizes. I think this is too big and it should go down a little bit in size. I messed this one up too at work, and other, you know, I think that's bleach or something. But I just did this just fucking around one day. Obviously that don't look right. I made these for Tatt2Cody. We just haven't had the opportunity to meet up yet. We live like 2 miles from each other. This is the other one with the box around it. You can see I cut it out. I can't sell these. This is his logo, and he makes his own t-shirts. So just go over there to buy shirts. I'm giving him these two. He could keep them, sell them, whatever. I just wanted to find a good reason for us to meet in person, because I one day want to grow my channel as large as he is. Also, shout out to him because he made it onto World Star Hip Hop the other day. That's a really big deal. This is some of the color ideas that we got right now, and we're just kind of like using these, throwing around. They ain't really being very well taken care of because we plan on making trial and error t-shirts with all these. Also the green, also the gray. That's a different gray right there. I didn't even show you guys that I made. I still think this is my favorite color, and it might be one of the nicest shirts that I feel like I made. Now, we did run out of some of these colors, like the green and the guy's colors, gray. I got like 1 2XL for the gray. Today, I'm about to buy like 100 fucking shirts. So I'm gonna get more green, more gray, and more of that teal, blue, whatever. But I have to re-up on shirts. And those ones we're gonna keep in the packaging that are the ones that we're actually gonna sell. These ones I got being thrown all around, and like I said, these are like our personal, because it has to be a trial and error. We ain't gonna just know how to do this shit overnight. We've been learning by doing hands-on. I'm just saying, just know your shirt will come out the plastic being made and into its packaging to be sent out. So if you're local, we do 25 a piece, 2 for 40. But if you're out of state or wherever, we have to charge with the shipping. So that same price plus however much it costs to ship. We've never done that yet. We're in the process of selling our first t-shirt out of state right now. Actually, Christine, I'm tagging her in this too. because she said she was sending me what she once made, and she's also a part of the Prison Talk community. So everyone who I mentioned in this video, I'm gonna tag, and this is the last person I want to mention. If you notice, you haven't seen no black with white, which is like the most common. We don't own this cricket piece. They say it's like $100, maybe 200. We can print on all these colors, but when we try to print on black, for some reason it doesn't show up. And I seen this person on here named Dead Broke in my mom's garage. I'm gonna tag them. They got their own clothing label called Dead Broke, and they were online talking about how they use the cricket, and they've made like 11 grand since January. It's not personal information of him saying that, because he made it public information when I met him on a live session. He was telling people online, that's how, you know what I mean? So that was a motivation right there for us. Also, I asked him if he would want to do an interview, and he said yeah, or some kind of collab. Go check out Get a Grip podcast, Dead Broke in my mom's garage, Tatt2Cody, and Christine. Now, the other person that wanted to buy the shirt with my mugshot, I don't think that they make content, but I'm still, like I said, everybody will be in the captions because they were spoken about in this video. Hey, and we really appreciate all the love and support. People have just been going out of their way to try to be there for us, you know, along the way. I never would have thought about how to edit or how to grab people's attention, story times, this and that, creating our own logos, or I made my little intro. If you would have asked me if I'd have ever learned how to do any of this type of stuff, I would have said no. And I want to speak on the fact that I know sometimes I'm all over the place. You know, I got like a fucking attention span of a squirrel. And I do got some mental health shit. I take psych meds and whatnot, bipolar type 2 and PTSD. But I think my hyperactivity is good for being a content creator. I'm a people person. I like to be behind the camera. I'm cool with it. The downside of it is when I'm feeling my lows, highs and lows. Is some days I don't even want to pick up the phone and make a video. I just go through these weird funk depressions in my head. So I apologize for that part. I'm working through it, but we just want you guys to know we love all of our online family. Thank you for watching my prison videos, story times, my finally free family life daily vlog. I'm going to start doing more Glitch in the Matrix paranormal stories and true crime stories. If you ain't seen the video pinned at the top of my page about Raymond Fife, which was a local true crime story, those are the type of videos I think I might go into also, like that niche or that category. Having a theme is a really big thing with the algorithm, and I'm pretty sure I confused my algorithm. I was talking about this last night. I actually made a video giving tips and shit, but I deleted it because I felt like I kind of gave some misinformation, and I was real tired. It was late at night. Also, the fact that I left out a couple tips, the main points that I wanted to let y'all know. So I'm gonna have to do a separate video on the tips and tricks that I know to make you go viral. I've said this before. If we ever become like actually internet famous, I'm gonna try to help as many small-time content creators go viral as I can. We're not there yet as far as, being as big as like Tatt2Cody and people like that. We don't have our large following on one platform, but we do got 38,000 now between TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and I just started my Instagram. And we also got 6 videos in the millions. Literally 6 videos in the millions across those platforms. But I think I confused my algorithm because I got so many different categories. Tatt2Cody gave me some advice, and he said, I know you like making those other videos, but you need to just stick to prison and your views would go way up. I say all that because my friend who asked me, how do you go viral and have videos get views? They said, do you buy a promotion pack? And I told them, I think that's a scam and a ripoff. All you're going to do is get views for that one video, and you're not going to actually get no real followers or no real engagement. Instead of doing that, I suggest posting 3 times a day. Pick one category. choose certain times. Go on Google and say best time to post on Wednesday on TikTok. It'll literally tell you the 3 best times to post. I had a video get 100K because I waited till the time it told me to post. Inbox us if you want to buy a t-shirt.